everyone, and welcome to Not Just Numbers, Honest Conversations with a Financial Advisor and Lawyer. I am Madison Demora, and I'm here with Mike Gary. Mike is a financial advisor and a CFP practitioner and the founder and the CEO of Yardley Wealth Management. He is also an estate planning lawyer, and his law firm is Yardley Estate Planning. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Maddie, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Good.
Good, good. All right, so today we're diving into some important updates coming to retirement plans, specifically 401ks in 2026. There are new contribution limits, expanded catch-up rules, and a few changes that could affect how much you are able to save and how those savings are taxed.
Hey, Maddie, great to be here. Before we get into it, I want to thank one of our longtime clients for giving us this idea. It's really, really timely. So you know who you are when you're listening. Thank you so much for it. And yeah, this is one of those years where people really want to pay attention, especially folks near retirement age or high earners who've been relying on catch-up contributions.
Let's start by grounding everyone. What are the contribution limits for 2025 and how are they changing in 2026?
For sure, Maddie. For 2025, the standard employee contribution limit to a 401k is 23,500. If you're 50 or older, you can make an additional $7,500 catch-up contribution, bringing your total to 31,000. Now, there's a special group that I'm not yet a part of, people between the ages of 60 and 63 who get an even higher catch-up. In 2025, they can contribute $11,250 extra, meaning they could put away up to $34,750 in total. In 2026, those limits go up again. The standard limit rises to 24,500. The 50 plus catch up increases to 8,000 for a total of 32,500. And for that special 60 to 63 group, they get a big boost. Their catch up becomes 11,500, bringing it to 36,000. So the government is clearly encouraging folks in that pre-retirement window to sock away as much as possible.
That's a big deal for people trying to maximize savings. What about total contributions, meaning employee plus employer contributions?
Oh, that's a good thing to remember, Maddie. I'm glad you brought that up. That's another piece that's changing. 2025, the combined employee and employer contribution limit is 70,000 for those under 50. In 2026, that goes to 72,000. For people 50 and over, it increases to 80,000. And for that 60 to 63 range, it can go to 83.5. So if you're getting a strong employer match, or if you're self-employed and contributing both as the employer and employee, these changes can make a big difference.
Now, one of the biggest changes we're seeing in this new Roth-only rule for catch-up contributions. Can you break that down?
Absolutely. This comes from the Secure 2.0 Act, which Congress passed to, quote, modernize retirement savings. Starting in 2026, if you earn more than $145,000 in the prior year, any catch-up contributions you make, whether you're 50, 60, or 63, must go into a Roth 401k instead of a traditional pre-tax 401k. That means your catch-up dollars will be made after tax, not pre-tax. So you won't get the immediate tax deduction now, which costs about 4,000, but the money can grow and come out tax-free in retirement.
So that's a shift in the timing of the tax benefit. Pay taxes now rather than later.
Exactly. And that could be good or bad depending on your situation. For higher earners, this change means you'll lose some upfront tax savings, but your retirement withdrawals will be tax free. So in the long run, it could be beneficial, especially if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket in retirement.
Who should be paying closest attention to these changes?
Well, two groups stand out, right? So for first, high earners over age 50, anyone making more than $145,000 because they'll have to switch their catch-up contributions to Roth. That means talking to HR or your plan administrator to make sure your company even offers a Roth 401k option. And if they don't, get on them now to offer that. And second, people between 60 and 63, because their special catch-up opportunity is temporary and age specific. It's a chance to really boost your retirement savings in those final working years.
So, what can people do now to prepare for these 2026 changes?
Good question. First review your 401k plan options now. Make sure your employer offers a Roth 401k option before 2026. Plan for higher contributions. If you want to take advantage of the increased limits, start adjusting your budget gradually. Coordinate with your tax professional because the shift from pre-tax to after-tax contributions can change your take-home pay and your tax planning strategy. And if you're self-employed, review your solo 401k setup so you're aligned with the new rules.
So, bottom line, these changes are giving people more opportunities to save, but also adding some complexity with the new Roth.
That's right. The good news is the contribution limits are going up. That's always positive for savers. But the Roth-only rule for high earners means you'll need to pay more attention to how you save, not just how much. And retirement planning isn't one size fits all. So working with a financial advisor can really help you optimize based on your tax situation, income level, and retirement goals.
That's great advice, Mike. These updates are a reminder that retirement planning is always evolving and staying informed is key to making the most of your savings opportunities. Thanks, Mike, for breaking this down.
Always a pleasure, Madison. Always.
For more information on Yardley Wealth Management or Yardley Estate Planning, you can visit our websites at yardleywealth.net and yardleyestate.net. You can also follow us on socials at Yardley Wealth Management. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This podcast has been produced by Madison Demora and Mike Gary with technical and artistic help from Poe Productions.